Hello everybody, welcome back. In the last video we were still fighting that flea problem, hoping to finally conquer them. They're so hard to get rid of, but ended up going with this electric flea trap. So far our efforts have helped, but just not completely gotten rid of them. So to see if this thing's even been working. Actually it has. I've already checked on it. Let's go have a look. I put the flea trap in here yesterday afternoon. We've left it go all night, and most of the day I did check it out this morning. It went all night, and it's all pretty much most of the day today so far. But it is catching. It seems like quite a few yet. Quite a few. That's not really that many more than this morning. So maybe overnight. It's I mean, I didn't count them. Maybe. It was pretty full. Oh, I shouldn't say full. There's room for lots more, obviously. It caught, quite a few more were in here than I thought it would catch. I thought maybe there's still a few more stubborn ones around. Obviously, there was still a lot of stubborn ones around. After all that vacuuming and spraying the carpet down, this costs a little more than if I would have just fogged it. But I didn't want to get all that residue. It's a fog, and then you get that residue over everything, the bedding, and just on everything. And I just didn't. I don't want to fog if I don't have to. So this is kind of my effort into maybe getting away with not having to do that. But it still may come to that. I think I'm just gonna let this go as long as this stuff stays sticky. Ooh, which it is. There's no reason I can't let it just keep running the rest of the day. A second night in the morning, and just let it keep catching. If there's a few more stubborn ones around, maybe they'll jump in there and we can finally be rid of this nasty nuisance of a problem. I don't know. Time will tell. I really need to get the van back to being usable. We've been avoiding this because you can't be in fleas. So just shift it down a little bit just because. What else? Bella, after 2 haircuts and 3 shampoos, she's been taken care of, but I don't want her back in here until this is taken care of, and I don't want to be amongst it either. What else though? Yeah, I need to get this all packed back up and ready to go. We want to get back up to camp. Gonna take her new extra water and her flea shampoo, just in case we run into another nest or we kick them up, kick them around and get them all excited up there again, and they want to go on the attack. At least I'll be able to take care of her right away. And if it happens again, we're gonna quit messing with the spray and with this thing. We will just go the nuclear option and just bomb this place if it happens again, or if this persists, if this doesn't take care of it. But it is working, so. Let's let it continue to work. Go from there. Now, in our last trip to camp, we had some equipment failures. The rope broke on the trimmer, the pole saw trimmer thing, and the lawnmower didn't run. So, got some other things. We're gonna fix the rope and get the other push mower made out of retirement. See if it'll cooperate, and I think my gas powered chainsaw. Got some things here to make sure they run before I pack them up. That's what I should have done with the Cub Cadet, was make sure it run. Everything that's going up, just give it a pull. Make sure you got gas and oil and everything. And just make sure everything, runs before we leave. It sucks going up there and saying, oh, this won't start for some reason. So we want to make sure everything starts. One was I broke the rope on the pole saw, so I put a new one on it, and I put it on wrong. So so I gotta fix that. It's not supposed to be just right to that pulley. This is actually supposed to go through that pulley and attach to here, up through the pulley. That increases that, like a pulley system. It increases the leverage you have on pulling that. So I mean, it would work, but I have to pull pretty dang hard. But that gives you more leverage. I gotta fix that. And all right, what else do we have going on? Oh, that lawnmower. My good lawnmower, that one that's only 7 years old. I pushed it down around on the back porch there where we keep some tractors and other stuff. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. I brought this one here out of retirement, went up in the attic, and brought this down. You'll see if this is gonna want to cooperate. And the old chainsaw. And I'll tell you what, that wherever it is, I'm gonna clean this mess up some. Let me get back to you. All right, I have a bunch of things here that needs fixed as a problem, and I'm just haven't been feeling like it. But I get this out of the way. Went and fix that real quick, and get this put on the van. There, that's out of the way. Pole saw is up on the rack of the van. It's got some of these ball bungees holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not gonna go anywhere. Hold it up and back to 4, and it rides just fine up there. All right, what else? What other mess? Well, that's a little better. Move the generator out of the way. I still haven't worked on this yet. It needs a carburetor clean and a oil change. I have no excuses other than I just haven't felt like it. Period. So that's it. I can get away with that because now I have a backup, that new generator I got for the van. That's for the Coachman. That's for the van. That'll also power the Coachman. So now I've kind of gotten lazy. That affords me I can get lazy with that one because I can just use that one now. I will get that one. I will fix that one certainly before we go traveling this winter season. We'll get to you. Chainsaw. I've been using my cordless rechargeable Black & Decker chainsaw. It's worked great. We for some pretty nice sized stuff. But there's a tree or two up there that needs to come down, and I think that's going to be the beast to do it. I have an older, bigger chainsaw up there upstairs that runs really good for big jobs. But this is probably an ideal chainsaw for, I think, what we're doing. We're going to take along with us this time, if it still runs. I think it still has last year's gas in it, last year's ethanol gas in it. That saw was given to me over 30 years ago, not running. And I got it running. We've used it a lot over the years, but just gonna check the oil in it. Just the bar and chain oil and the gasoline. I'm just gonna blow some of that crap off of it. I don't want sawdust going into the tanks. Sometimes you just gotta be careful out in the field. You don't always have a air compressor handy to do that with. Just gotta be careful not to get stuff in contaminants in your tank. You can't see if there's any oil in there or not. That's fine. That's okay for just seeing if it'll run for a bit. Certainly want to put some in there before we go putting it to work and sawing through some logs. Yeah, old gas. Well, not too old. Last year's. Oh, she looks pretty dry. We're gonna give her a fresh drink and see if she'll fire up. And if she does, she can go in the back of the van. Gonna pack it along. Oh, and here's that old cord. That's what was left of the old cord on the pole saw. No wonder it broke. It was the original one from when it was new. Pretty dry rotted. I guess I can discard that now. Well, that's well over half full. That's enough to see what she wants to do. Let's put that cap back on there. Alright, let's turn it on and see. Oh, the choke was already in the on position. Don't know if that's a good sign or not. Throttle, full handle, and see what happens. What do you think? What's your chances? Oh yeah, it has this temperamental handle too. Come on. Oop. Come on. Maybe I should fix that, huh? Come on, go in. Come on. Let's take the choke off about halfway. won't turn off. That switch, I know what it is. There's a little wire on the back of it. Sometimes it vibrates loose. It's just a little spade terminal. And I'd actually solder it on or something, or give it a good extra crimp. And sometimes that wire comes off, then the kill switch don't work. All right, looks like it's ready to go. I'm gonna have to check the same thing with the push mower. It's been sitting up it's upstairs in the garage. I think that tank is also empty, which is probably a good thing being in storage. It's completely bone dry. That may have evaporated actually, because that tank has a little bit of a leak. My dad gave me that mower. I couldn't tell you when. It's been a long time ago. And I gave it to my oldest son when he bought a house and was getting things gathered up. And there's still plenty of oil in there. I could probably maybe need to change one of these days. I think it was done not a whole long time ago. Doesn't have a whole lot of hours in since then. But since then he upgraded to one of those expensive rechargeable mowers, and he says, "Hey, you want this whole thing back?" I said, "Yeah, what the heck? You know what? This maybe should have been what I've been taking up to the farm all along. An old beater mower." So yeah, she's kind of bone dry in there. You give her a little drink, and this mower's always been really good about starting, even after sitting for a while. I'd be surprised if 2 or 3 pulls, I bet it runs. Let me give it a drink. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. Yep, that's gonna be plenty. Whew, boy, she filled up quick. Probably 3/4 full. You know what? This has a leaky gas tank. It's cracked. We've tried about 4 different products of gas tank repair. This is a gas tank that's kind of around here. Seems to work for a little while, and then just enough vibration. You know, lumber's vibrate a good bit. After a while, you know, it starts seeping around again. We've tried, you know, the JB Weld. I think this last attempt was the JB Weld's version for plastic gas tanks. They have a Formula 4 plastic gas tanks, and there are 2 other types we tried. No, maybe 3 other. Yeah, I think this is the 4th attempt. You know what? It's still a leak, but it's all right. All right, let's give it some throttle and whole way over his choke. Give her a couple pulls. Come on, start within 3 pulls. Don't disappoint. Oh, come on, not another. There we go. All right, let's start. First pull, it didn't disappoint at all. How you like that? Sitting upstairs in the garage since last year sometime. That's a good old mower. Briggs & Stratton, by the way. Okay, so that's going to camp. And I'll get some more gas in that too. Yeah, I've gotten a little lazy in my repairs. Not just that, but the Cub Cadet mower. There's 2 things I need to give some maintenance and repair work too. I just haven't felt like it. So, but we got stuff that'll work, right? Blower, chainsaw, mower. We shouldn't need much more than that. Oh, just real quick. I know this runs. I'm just gonna double check. I probably should double check the the Cub Cadet push mower before I took it up, because then I found out it didn't run. Maybe I should have checked it before we left. A couple pulls. Okay, I heard a little fire. Turn the choke halfway off. Alright, that's a pretty new machine there. I don't have to worry about it too much. I'll have to mix up a fresh thing of 2-cycle or 2-stroke gas for those. Okay, with any luck, we're going to let that flea trap run for a while longer and maybe another night. But with any luck, we're gonna get this stuff all packed up. We can get things back in the van, get our equipment loaded back up, and get back up to the property and continue our cleaning up of our new camp area. So, dirty old van. But it wouldn't hurt to wash this thing too, would it? Look at this. Look at this. That poor old van. I just neglect it. I really. Anyway, all right. We are going to just move along. I guess we'll be back in the next video with a. I guess the next update. Hopefully, it'll all be going back together. And we'll be on our way. Thanks for hanging out today. I'll see you soon.